for the technical error and delay right now. It's our PulseAsianTV episode 13. It's Asian on Pulse right here speaking. So yeah, well, if you guys are tuning in, I'm so sorry for the delay. And today we have a special guest and he's here with me. That's Mr. Wan right here. He's got like close to 10 years as a crypto guy in the journey in the field. And he's also a strong DeFi builder, a community, and a founder of a community among Asia, right? So on top of that, he's also, building some other projects that are cooking, because they are basically a Web3 VC company as well. Yeah, so just a quick one for my co-host, MacB, my brother. Why he's not here tonight? Because he's not feeling well. So yeah, please bear with it, and perhaps we will see him like in the future episodes, right? And again, just to let you guys know, next week, basically, as a Chinese, we have Chinese New Year's celebration, so we are not gonna be live on upcoming Wednesday, right? So yeah, so okay, so our special guest right here, Mr. Wan, right? Thank you for joining at the last minute, invitation, because it's supposed to be me and be talking about what is PROVEX, right? But we will get into it later. So let's hear from our special guest first. Mr. Wan, please do a self-introduction and also, share to us a little bit like why did you get into crypto, right? Why did you get into crypto? What was the trigger that makes you want to be a part of this? Yeah, and how do you view about this industry before crypto? Stage is yours.
Okay, GM everyone. I'm Mr. Wan. I'm one of the founder of OTG DeFi community. That's a Chinese community in Malaysia for already 6 years. We're doing a lot of the education and a lot of the information sharing in our group. And we also did organize a lot of the different events in Malaysia and sometimes also join in some of the event in other countries. In right now, and also work in VC Web3 incubator in Malaysia, that we incubate some project and also invest in some of the project. Okay, so I talk about my journey, right? So from my journey, actually before long time ago that I work as a corporate consultant, that I will receive the payment in cryptocurrency. But so many years ago, I still not believe in the cryptocurrency because I don't know what is that. I not understand. I don't know about tech. I don't know what is a blockchain in that time. Oh, okay. When I got my payment in cryptocurrency in Bitcoin, I trade it up. I don't want it. I want money back. So I sell it every time. So if that time I don't sell the Bitcoin out, I think I'm not here anymore. I will become so-called whale in the market. Okay. When I fully jump into crypto space, is during COVID time. There's a pandemic that time. I'm sure that everyone is locked out into your house and you have nothing to do. And me too. I spend a lot of time in my house. I trying to find something that can making money and also maybe want to improve myself. First, I find out that have friends share with me about the DeFi protocol. During that time, it's a DeFi summer. I learned from there. My friends show me that we can earn money from DeFi protocol. Then we stick in our money, we can get back like APY 300%, 400%, maybe more than that. So that's a crazy number. We can't find any good return ROI investment that we can go to 300 or 400% in any way. I think that's only happen in cryptocurrency, in the crypto space. So I need to understand why it can come to 300 and 400% or above. So we need to understand it. We need to find out what's the logic. So I spent a lot of time to study what is blockchain. What is blockchain? This the keyword that I searched in the YouTube for so many times, and I watch all these kind of video to understand it. And also I spend a lot of time to understand what is DeFi. So after that, I understand what's the AMM, what's the DeFi, compound every of the protocol. So in the end, I think that blockchain ecosystem, blockchain technology will become a future that will change our life. And we also can earn some life-changing money from this industry. So I spend all my time in that time. I study a lot, and I also share with my friend. I open up a WeChat group, bring in my best friend and best brothers together to buy meme coin, stake in some DeFi protocol. So I make some money from there. Not big yet, but quite a juicy return from in that journey. In that time, I think is I stay around 6 to 7 months. The market is turning, go back to the bear market. It's going down after the Bitcoin go all time high, keep on going down. Which is 2021 after DeFi summer, after the NFT summer, the market going. During the market is high. Because I believe on blockchain, I spend some money to buying some good project like PROVEX, Avalanche, Solana, and also Luna. Okay, Luna is a Terra. Okay, in that time, that still is a good project, but not now. This is not here anymore. Um, uh,
Yep, you are back. You are back.
okay. All right, I still when it that time I buy in Solana is 250 and above, and I read how much is it. I cannot remember, but I'm sure that time is really high price. But I'm not buying big amount. I just buying small and keep on DCA and keep on DCA until today. More of the token that I still holding is like Solana average hold until today. Maybe it's not so good price. But I'm sure that will come back in one day. So because I'm holding that project, I holding AVAX, I holding Bitcoin, I holding BNB. I will spend a lot of the time to understand what is that. This is that one of my advice to some new to come to our space. If you need to study something else, you spend your money on it, to buy it and love it and understand it.
Get involved.
So
right? I think
after,
most important.
get involved. You have
If you
to
don't get involved,
get involved with it.
you won't bother looking.
Maybe you want to stake it, or maybe you can see the price movement. You have to use to it, to understand it, what they're doing. Like when you get your girlfriend here, you have to understand her for all the time. Okay, this is one of the example. Okay, but after during the bear market time for really long journey around 1 to 2 years, but because that's a bear market, most of the people will gone because you cannot make any money from there. You really hard to make money from the staking DeFi. You also really hard to make money from you holding any spot. Maybe you are a trader, then you can do something else. But because I'm not trader. But more of the people that cannot trade. More of the 99% of the people that cannot trade. So they are not coming in during the bear market time. So, but I think that is a good time to coming in, because in that time you're coming in, you can spend more. You have a lot of time for you to stay low and to study what you are buying, because the markets don't have any big noise there. Some of the noise, but negative noise. If you can overcome the negative noise, I think that you will get something back in future. I still stay in my community in that time, because I'm one of the founder of the community and still believe in cryptocurrency, still believe in blockchain. So I still hardworking to connect of the new people into space and bring them to our group chat. I still sharing what is the crypto, sharing what is the blockchain in that time for so many years. Even some of my good friends, they also cannot understand what I'm doing, but I still doing nonstop. After some time, one of my friends to ask me join on board to the company that's called SPCA. So that's a company I'm working on right now. There's SPCA is a Web3 incubator VC that incubate some of the project and also invest in some of the project. I'm already here for 3 years. So this my first job, my first career in the Web3 space. I doing a lot of the due diligence on the project, doing a lot of survey, doing a lot of the find out the good project and learn a lot of the different business model, different tokenomic, different of the all the information there. So that's what I doing. So during these 3 years, we trying to invest on some of the project, and MoonX is one of the project that I invested, and we also invest in other project to get some experience to become a more experience on investment on Web3 project. That's a different thing. That's not in like Web3 traditional financial investment. So we also have to learn. After that, we gain some of the good experience. We also building some of our project. Our project is still not big yet, but I think there's always come with a good story. Like currently, we are building one of the projects called Paddlepop. They're related to pickleball and sport. I think that is good because we want to build something that have real revenue stream. It's not only pump and pump project. So we still ongoing. This is my journey in the Web3 space. And yeah, one more thing that I can share is I also work as an advisory for some of the other Web3 project to helping some of the traditional business to convert or maybe upgrade their business to different level.
Yeah, with a tokenization, right? So, okay,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
when you speak about pedal pop, I mean, we basically had your colleague to join us for the first episode of Pulse Asian TV, right? So, yeah, his name is Jinfei, right? So, amazing project. I think it's pretty interesting. It's a very great kind of approach to the market, to the non-coiners, through the lifestyle sports, because that's when people actually spend time to play sports, sharing that kind of hobby and become friends, right? So that's something that I would say can bridge the gap. And I know here Mr. Wan is a very active pickleball player and joining, participating a lot of tournaments and big brands like I know Big Get and Maxi and Paji. You know, they are hosting a lot of pickleball community events, and you are basically 100% attendance right there. So I think it's a great. Yeah, and I heard that just recently minted a little Paji as well. Welcome to the
Yeah.
Paji.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Go back cool.
yeah, I think there are a lot of actually good projects out there in the market that are convicted and they are really doing and organically building and growing and sharing out of the belonging culture, the love and the passion they have for what they believe in, right? So I would say this is a charm, a kind of charm that Hex and Paulsicans have also. I'm pretty sure you met some of our Pulse trainers, Hexicans, from Canada, from US, right? Throughout the crypto events. So these are
Yeah.
the players and hosts that are so convicted. Although some of us have different identity in the space, some of us are under having a career in a Web3 company or in a Web2 company, but we're holders, right? A quick one. When I've been to Thailand Blockchain Week, right? I think was the previous one. I think I met like tens of Hexicans and Paulsicans. I was wearing this shirt basically, and a Paulsian or Hex shirt. So people just come to me and say, "Hey, I love your shirt because I'm one of the Hexicans as well." Wow, that kind of feeling that you get. It's like you're not alone. We are not the lone wolf right here, right? And in
Fire homie.
yeah, and in Pulse Asian TV, yeah, we're definitely not alone because here we are, me and MacB and our special guest. Here we are trying to front and center every crypto individuals and builders to be on our live stream. Yes, we are starting small, but it's okay as long as the consistency is there. This is what we want to do. We are doing all this without getting paid. We are doing all this out of sharing what is our opinions and what was the thoughts and could be from anybody, right? And also what's the market condition right now. So yeah, how do you see the market condition right now with Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the altcoins basically dumping more than from all-time high more than 50 to up to a 90%, right? What's your thoughts on the market conditions, brother?
Because I'm really a long time holder after 2 cycle. So for me, it's like feeling nothing. Because for me, then I will hold my all the token I will hold until it maybe after more than 5 years or 10 years later only I will sell it. So this is still in what I thinking. There's the market condition right now is what I already know. Okay, so but we also have to plan something else to maybe have some game plan to change. Like for me, that what I see there's a maybe right now is a good time to starting buying, not buying all, but is to starting buying start off small, because we always don't know when is the time to the market will get bump. You have to sit on the rocket. not waiting the rocket going up. So we don't need to wait. You're just buying small and hardworking to earn more money to buying more token to join us.
I think
This is what I see.
one of
But
yeah, I think one of the great strategy is like non-stop dollar cost averaging and treat it like a savings plan, right?
yeah,
You non-stop increasing your
yes,
bet,
yes, yes, yes.
and then who knows, like when the bull is really here, the odd season starts running, that's when the rocket flies, right? You gotta be on the rocket in order
Yes,
to be going to the. If
yes.
you are not on the rocket, then well, the tickets of your size is small. You are just experiencing a small size. So I think it among
Mm.
everything in life right now, crypto startups, self-employed working for people and all that. I mean, it's without a doubt, crypto is definitely still the best um option that we have, especially for people our era right now. So just like Richard Hart always says, don't time the market, right? You that is just pure trading speculation, right?
Yeah, I think that for if for builder, right, we always have to build some good product. Building product, we don't see how is the market condition. We have to focus on what we're building. Market condition is only one of the element, that one of the factor that will affect what we're doing. But if you have good vision, you see something in future, and you have some good idea, I think anytime is a good time to build.
Yeah, I mean, 100%, 100%. We need
Mm.
more builders to come into to the space, right? Because it's just like sometimes I view a chain like for say App Store, right? For people to want to bring in more traffic to App Store, you need to have good applications built and live on App Store. So it's the same, like
Like
chain.
last time is it? Like last time is Angry Bird.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
of
yeah,
the Angry Bird, then we yeah.
yeah. It's true. It's true. Like some of the products applications that really gain the eyeball attention and people wants to have it. That's the key for adoption. So non-stop building, being convicted, looking at the zoom out, look at the long run. I think 10 years down the road, we will not regret what we are doing today, right? But of course, don't go for
Yeah.
those. I mean, you still have to do your own research, right? Right. So I think that's part of your personal responsibility. And I think community and the team vision and activeness is something that really matters. And putting business model aside, right? That is definitely one of the key aspects that we need to look at, right? So yeah, and okay. So without further ado, I think we can touch a little bit about PROVEX. So I think Mr. Wan has not really been looking so much about what's happening in Pulse Chain. Uh, yeah, have you heard about PROVEX?
No.
No, you haven't heard about PROVEX. Okay, so basically PROVEX is the new project that Richard Hart just did a sacrificial phase few months ago. Let me share screen a little bit and tell you about it, and to anyone watching about it. Right. All right. Okay, so basically this is PROVEX, and yeah, what is a sacrificial phase? Basically, you sacrifice your tokens to make a political statement because you believe in capitalism, the removal of middlemen, and replacing trust with proof, right? So look at the total sacrifice dollars is $404 million US dollar, and number of sacrifices users the wallets basically accepted tokens and supported networks. So there's a leaderboard, right? If you are the highest leaderboard, you are able to get like up to 2.6679x of the token when you get the airdrop. But again, no expectations. So this is PROVEX. So what is actually PROVEX about? Let me just a quick one. There you go. This is the PROVEX beta net, right? It's the beta is live, and people, if you want to go and test it out, you can go to app.provex.com, right? So this is the right one, and you see basically what you can do here. You can connect to your wallet, and you can check it out and test it out the functions, right? So I think PROVEX is a very important role in this industry. Why? Because a lot of times when we want to turn fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat, we need middlemen. We are using a lot of middlemen, right?
Yeah.
The nature of blockchain is that we want to remove middlemen. We want it to be decentralized, right? We want to just don't have to talk, we just verify. Okay, so look at this. You are able to use up from like dirham, Argentina peso, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, Chinese yuan, euro, British pound, Hong Kong dollars, Indonesian rupiah, and so many like yen, Malaysian ringgit right here. You see, Singapore dollar and all. So let's say if I want to use Malaysian ringgit, the platform is using Wise, and we can easily have it to USDC. You see. So let's say I'm turning 10,000 Malaysian ringgit, right? It's basically about 2K ish USDC. So you see, and anyone can be the one to provide the liquidity. So I assume there will be profits when the company becomes the liquidity provider down the road, right? Whether it's in the form of fiat or crypto. That's something to find out. So I would say, you see, a lot of solutions right here. This is what ProVex is providing, right? If you are building an e-commerce, if you are building any projects and you want to onboard your users easily, right, seamlessly, I think this is a great integration that any project, yeah, because it removes middlemen. And for what I know, it's gonna work like, let's say, I'm the one, spending my fee for a stablecoin, right? So the buyer and seller, they won't be able to view your full detail. They will be just verifying some of the key infos, and once it's done, and the deal is made. So this is the beauty about what ProVex is gonna be. I'm pretty sure that there will be more about it later. There's a good um article that was written by CryptoSoft. It is called a Dummy's Guide. Yeah, we will get on it. So this is about buying and about selling right here. Burn. So PROVEX, we're basically expecting that you will have a token. What's that sound? Yeah. Is that a sound?
Nope.
Okay. So we are assuming that it will have a buy and burn feature. Why? Because I think ProVex is basically taking every transaction. There will be a fee, and that fee will contribute to the buy and burn of ProVex token. And as we all know, Hart's law and liquidity bonding. So basically, we are pretty sure that ProVex token will have a liquidity bonded with Pulse, the native token of the chain. And when ProVex is being bought and burned going over time with the revenues it made, well, the boat is gonna be lifted up altogether, right? So this is one thing that we are thinking that it could happen. Oh, okay. So that's your keyboard typing. It's kind of loud.
Oh,
Okay, no worries. Yeah. Okay, let's check out the PhotoSoft Dummies Guide. It's a pretty interesting read. We have to give it for PhotoSoft for writing such a good stuff. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you see it, right? Okay.
yes. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so now that ProVex is officially available in beta, you have probably seen some discussion about liquidity. So here's some interesting order codes, and we are here to explain how ProVex works to clear out some of the confusion. So what's the underlying concept? Okay, it's a P2P exchange platform that like on-ramp, off-ramp, one party is willing to part with fiat and another party to receive crypto, and the other party is willing to sell. So I think we all have seen like many platforms like Venmo, like Wise, like PayPal. These are the fiat solutions, right? So this will be the integration that it will be done. So it turns a normal payment apps into a trustless on and off ramp using zero knowledge proof. It's like a ZK proof lah, basically. So how does it work? Yeah, these are the details. I'm not gonna go through it, but basically, um, when buyer submits only the ZK proof to the smart contract, nothing sensitive goes on chain. So there will no that you don't have to worry about your names, your bank numbers, your screen, your email, your private details to be given to on chain. The data exposures, right? This is something that we should be concerned about. It relates to our privacy. So smart contract verifies the proof. So if it is valid, then it automatically releases the locked USDC to the buyer. So this is how it works, right? Yeah, so these are some of the details, examples right here. See, if you are spending $100, you are getting 96.07, and these are the routes, the fees. Yeah. So I'll say this is a very good read. Everyone should check it out. The options from different codes. Okay. Yep. So in summary, too long to read. PROVEX is a P2P platform, and much like its cousin peer ZKP2B, except that ZKP2B there's no tokens, right? So the limitation all lie with how users behave. So if people don't want to provide liquidity, there's nothing to buy. So it comes down to a point where people have to provide liquidity so that you can actually complete the transaction as seamlessly as it can. So equally, if buyers don't want to pay the prices they are being quoted, the sellers won't sell anything. So it's a market in its purest form, supply and demand. Yeah, this is right. So what do you think of PROVEX? Do you think like it will come in handy when we are building any projects?
I think there's something new and what we need in the whole ecosystem.
That's right. It's not just for one chain, but for the whole ecosystem. So a lot of people are looking for
Yeah.
for that. You don't need KYC and no middleman, and you are basically a decentralized on-ramp off-ramp solution with ZK proof. So this is something that is quite innovative, I would say. And when PROVEX is going live, we're not sure when. Well, I think the buy and burn with the revenue can be quite decent when the volume goes up. As we all have seen, how payments and services like this, their transaction volume can go to enormous amount, right? Yeah, so that's right. And yeah, I think you are holder of Porsche as well. So what's your thought of Porsche? Share to us.
Okay, of course, I hold some of the blockchain token, the PRX, and also involved for one or two other project in the ecosystem, and also like MoonX. We always looking some good opportunity to earn some money, and Poucher, I think that one of my choice because of the so many L1 in the market, and Poucher still here for so many years, and the Poucher community is organic growth. That's a really special one. Compared with some of the project from our from some of the L1 over there that sound very big like so called killer or something else, but they are not here anymore. So I think Pouchain is still have a lot of the builder on that. Always have some good idea come out and share by Asian. I think Pouchain is good. So yeah, in this moment we are not I'm not building anything on Pouchain yet, but I still will look into Pouchain because of the whole ecosystem and the community is different with the other layer one.
Yeah, I think it's important to know that organic growth is a very important um, charm that you would really want to seek for in any ecosystem or any project that you invest in. Why? Because these are the people who are thriving and doing what they can to push forward, right? Yeah, I think another quick update to you. There are a lot of our community members in America, in different countries, right? They are giving out tablets. Tablets were simple tablets, but with Pulse Chain branding, PulseX or PROVEX branding on it, and a quick note. They are sending out to household neighborhoods, trying to let people get the impression of what is Pulse Chain, what is PROVEX. So these people that are doing all the job, they are not getting paid at all. They really spend their time and effort and doing it, and it's like a charity, non-profit organization. That is what they are doing out there. So this is something that I salute so much to all these hexicans and pulsicans among the community as well. And yeah, like what you have mentioned also, a lot of people, they claim to be so loud. They are the eve killer. They are the next to replace the Bygor in the space of those chains, right? But mostly with huge names, maybe with huge names of VC back and so on. But look at them now. The transaction volume on their chain is like so low, and not many builders are really building on it. So I think recently the founder of Ethereum, Vitalik, also kind of pointed out, right? Like people should go back to L1 and L2s is like the sequences, and it's not really so decentralized. So these are the things that he basically brought up recently as well. What's your view on that? Have you looked at what he tweeted about that?
Is it about what?
Yeah.
What you?
Did you see Vitalik posted about this piece of information? I mean, after
Yeah, I read it before a few days ago.
Yeah. So basically, he's trying to also say that if you want to build a L2, it's fine. Just that you have to not just rely on what L1 and Ethereum has already provided. You gotta be creative. You gotta build something that basically he haven't built, right?
Yeah. Vitalik talk about it's not about the speed and not about the TPS. You have to build up a special unique point, something special, right? For the different L2. So it's
Yeah,
not
that's
about the
right.
compare the speed.
Yeah. Because right now L1 after the upgrades, the fee has been lowered down. It's like so cheap right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So many years ago, one single click for the Ethereum chain, you charge me around 100 baht. But in this moment, when during this last week, I buy little Paji, it's only a few dollars.
yeah, that's right. The fees are much cheaper right now, much cheaper
Yeah.
right now. So the scalability and it's much more better for Ethereum layer one. So yeah, I mean, I think the vision that Richard Hart has also. That's why basically half of it, and then there's a saying, is the test and bullshit is the payment. So we are taking all the good stuff, but let Eve do the research part. Yeah, cool. Okay, so aside from PROVEX, there's actually something that Monex ecosystem is also building. We are building a SAF protocol. SAF stands for Simple Agreement for Future Token, right? It's called TurboX. So TurboX, we are basically in our phase 2 development right now. We are going to build a protocol where anybody are able to either use their existing token from the founder supply, or they create new token and to be able to be mintable just like a crypto bonds at a discounted tokens, right? So mainly they are able to do it with just paying gas fees, very low entry. Anyone, especially with real world assets and real world business coming into light, go into tokenization, this will be a great platform protocol for them to do it at a very low cost. So the beauty about it, we are trying to help address to the fundraising broken problems, right? How do we do it? So we want to shape a healthier Web3 fundraising environment. And how do we do it? Is that we are making sure the funds being minted on chain stays on chain, right? As much as it could. So the funds will basically, the minted currencies will flow into three things only. Proof of liquidity pool is going to be a lock and burn LP token. And second, it will be a proof of reserve. So we are encouraging projects, startup projects or existing projects to build up your crypto reserve holdings. Why? Because, well, for the long run to come, the big assets is going to be there. It's not going to go to nerds and dust. Like big assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe Pulse could go into tier one day, right? So these are the big assets that are still here no matter what is the market conditions, regardless of the price volatility. Well, it happens. Look at silver. Silver dropped like 40% over a day. So it could happen, right, for every asset in the market. So that is proof of reserve. And third one is proof of treasury. So we are sure that every project, when they want to tokenize, when they want to tap into the world, they still needs to have a field to back their operation, to back their developments, right? So we have a proof of treasury in two types of manner. One will be through vesting manner, and another one will be through DAO governance voting method. So these are something that we are addressing. Yeah, but a quick one right here, Mr. Wan. What do you think of, since the ICO days, what is the fundraising broken issue that you can think of?
Sorry, not understand the question.
Okay, so back in ICO until today, right? There's IDO, there's so many different launchpad to allow projects to raise funds by just telling people what they are building, right? So what is the problems that we have seen with all these projects?
Transparency of the project.
That's one. Yes. What else?
Some of the project they're doing during they design the tokenomic, they are not follow the rules they are designed for the token allocation.
Okay, centralized manipulation. Okay, third, what else?
Yeah. We don't talk about the project success or not. We talk about during the launch.
Yeah,
right?
the fundraising broken problems. Like, what are the problems? I mean, I'm not trying to say that they didn't fundraise. They get to fundraise, but what happens to the project? Why is the failing rate so high? What did they do wrong?
Don't have the right platform to share about the project to get fundraising.
I mean, they managed to fundraise. We are talking about those projects that managed to fundraise, but why did the project fail in the end?
I share two. I already shared two, right? One more I can share, right? For few for they cannot complete the whole fundraising.
No, it's not about fundraising part. Okay, they completed the fundraising. They got the money, millions of dollars. But why did the project didn't succeed in the end?
They don't use the money in the right way.
Yes, that's the main point, right? Having the ability to fundraise, yes, a lot of projects done that. They managed to get millions of dollars. But what happens in the end? They didn't spend it wisely. They don't know how to spend the money. Some of them maybe just too much focus on development, and they don't have allocation for operation and marketing, right? For adoption. And some of them, they spend too much on marketing, but the tech is shit. So one way and another, we need them to be equally done right. So that is how we can go into, being successful in the end. And another case scenario, a lot of projects they fundraise, but in the end, when they are token TGE, do they have liquidity? No, they don't have liquidity, right? So these are the projects that we talk about. They actually trying to make it successful. They try, right? But there are so many other projects that basically just took the money off and buy a luxury car and buy a luxury house, enjoy a luxury lifestyle. So we have seen too much of that. So that is the problem that we are addressing. Money that they have raised goes off. And once it goes off chain, money is coming back to the chain. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what PROVEX is trying to address here. The problem we are trying to address right here. We want we provide you a protocol. You are able to tokenize easily, and you are able to have your tokens to be minted through a crypto bonds manner, a discounted tokens distribution method with a vesting schedule, and it's up to you to set all the criteria. How many percent flow to your liquidity pool? How many percent goes to your reserve? And what is the asset that you want to have in your reserve? Is it ETH? Is it Pulse? Is it BNB? Right? And how many percent of the funds minted will go to your treasury to back your operation, development, marketing, and so on. So this is what PROVEX is trying to do. We are trying to help shape a healthier Web3 fundraising environment. We want more sustainable projects, and we will have a health score as an indicator for any investors, anyone who wants to mint any tokens with PROVEX, that all is listed on PROVEX. Yeah, so we will have on-chain metrics and a formula to calculate the health score, right? So, stay tuned to that. Stay tuned to that. We are targeting to probably happening. Multi-chain is the way for us to go. Yeah. So this is PROVEX. What do you think about it? Well, I mean, you have seen so many different projects out there as a CRO. Yeah, you do a lot of research. You checked out a lot of builders. Have you ever heard of any projects like this? Like what we are going to do? I would say Pump Fund and Pump Tires and projects like that. They did one thing right, which is the graduation phase with money staying on chain into liquidity. That's all. But they are lacking of the reserve, the crypto reserve mechanisms, and also the treasury mechanisms. Because at the end of the day, a lot of projects, if we are here for long run, for sustainable build, we need to have some sort of budget and capital to keep the things running, right? So I would say with such allocations, we are able to balance out as much as we can. Yeah.
I think from some of the people, they will see this kind of the project is almost the same. They are the same. So, but I don't think so, because of the different platform is service to different audience. If you are some good project that's not only a meme coin, I don't think you will launch it on Pump Fund. So if a different rules, different game plan is service to different audience.
Yeah. Different builders.
This is what I see. Yeah.
So I would say every launchpad or protocols, they have their specific target audience. Like for us, we are looking at projects that wants on-chain credibility, projects that wants long-term, that wants sustainability. Yeah.
They don't need to understand any coding and don't have to plan some so-called template to launch their project in, to hire some the IT or developer to help them. They just need a platform to make it easy, to load down the cost and time.
That's right. It's gonna be extremely costly for them to do that, right? To hire a team to build out.
Yes. And they not understand that it's so hard to communicate with the developer in that time. They are not from this space. So if you want to talk to the developer, that's really hard.
Yeah, the communication efforts, that's a cost as well, right? So if a lot of people are going into tokenization, so protocols like us is here to service them and is here to let them have a space to do that. So that is what PROVEX is going to be. Yep. So in Chinese we say 敬请期待. Okay, so Mr. Wan, I think we are coming to an end. Well, what's your crypto advice you would like to give to all the audience out there that is watching this live stream tonight? And you know, what is the best way to balance their expectations and their involvement in the space? Yeah.
I think it's not for builder and it's not for the people really into space. It's for some of the so-called retail investor in the market. So my advice is keep on hardworking to find more hot money in, because there is always don't have any way to make you jump into become a view. So you need to gain more bullet to get more bullet, get more money to gain more experience, to invest in the right project, and also do well on your money management, because that's really hard to find one project to help you to 100x 20x of your money. So we always to invest into a few different projects or maybe more to find out which one is the right one to get good return to cover back all our loss. Then to somewhere we can gain some experience, then we only can go to the next step. So from the money management part, that you can allocate a portion of the money to invest into some so-called high risk project to try and learn something else, and also allocate big portion of the money invest into stable and safe project like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. This is really good way for us to stay stable. When you are stable, then you will see everything clear. You know what to do and what's the next step. Don't always FOMO to invest in the project. For so many
Chase
years
trend. Yeah,
of my
chase the trend.
experience, FOMO always lost. FOMO always lost. People ask you FOMO is a chance to let you to get in to earn more money and to think so. This is my experience. 90% of time that I FOMO also is failed.
Yeah.
So this is my advice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep
But I
on
think,
get more hot money and DCA of some of the good project.
yeah. So you still need to, work in McDonald's, work in KFC to earn your hourly income so that you can buy the dip. But anyway, I think that's a good point. Yeah, a lot of people they FOMO and chase hype, chase like trends. But again, it's all about the timing. Are you involved before they pump hard? No.
Mm.
A lot of times we are just chasing because it's like being talked about but everywhere. Anyone is talking about it, and you think that, oh, if I don't get in now, I'm gonna miss the boat, right? But that's when the time we call fear of missing out. That's the kind of methodology. So
At least you have really understand the project, then only you can FOMO. If you don't understand the project, the people ask you to buy, better not to buy.
I think
To learn
one of
and
the
study
main
what people
problem
ask you to do.
is that people don't know how to exit. A lot of times they FOMO. They think that it's gonna, like, let's
Yeah.
say Doge went up to 50 cents and people are screaming about $1, $1, $1. So everyone keep on FOMOing, buying, 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 buying. But think about those that got in like less than 10 cents. They are making tons of money, right? So they eventually, when the market is really, having a pressure on the chart, it can't go up any further. That's when it's going to come back down. So yeah, again, if you are looking at long term, I would say dollar cost average is definitely your best strategy you can adopt. So yeah, once again, thank you, Mr. Wan, the founder of OTG DeFi community and also the CRO of SPCA. So truly appreciate representing me and myself, Asian on Pulse, and my co-host MacV Crypto and the team of PulseAsianTV. Thank you for everyone, Mr. Wan, and everyone that is watching this stream here right now or soon when you want to watch this stream. Okay. I wish in 2026 prosperous and a healthy year to everybody that is still watching and living, trying to live a good life. And if you want to come into the space, well, feel free to tune up and reach out so that if you need any assistance, any questions, we are there. The community is there to support and to try to give you a ray of light in questions or doubts that you might be having, right? But ultimately, do your own research, right? There's none financial advice throughout the whole Pulse Asian TV series, right? We are just here trying to share our knowledge and opinions and insights from different builders, different crypto individuals. So yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Wan. And
Thank you.
Pulse Asian on Pulse signing out. Goodbye.